Well, it has been quite a long time, about 4 months, since I last made a video, and really nothing much has happened with Dolly. I hope to get back to work on it, but you can see it's been tucked away, and I've just been busy between going and visiting family and helping out some friends. I helped a friend build some cabinets for a bar. I've been doing some work of my own. I've got some press back chairs here and a table. I used to build some furniture. I didn't build the chairs. I bought those from the Mennonites, but the table itself I built about 40 years ago, and it's been through the wars, 8 kids, and so I refinished that. The chairs, yeah, there's the other one. I've got them just about cleaned up, 2 of them there anyway, and I'm going to be staining those and finishing those. But that's kind of what's been keeping me busy. But today's video is actually about the MGA twin cam that I have out in the shed. So I'm going to head out there, and we're trying to do a will it run video. Last fall, well, I'll shut this off and I'll come back in a minute. Well, I had said that I would possibly do a will it run video. I'm still not sure how far I'm going to get with this, but I figure I'll poke around and at least see what's going on with this engine. If you recall, this car is a twin cam. I did a video on that a little while back, and it raised a lot of controversy. A lot of people basically saying it was a deluxe because it has a deluxe grille on it. Dolly had a deluxe grille on it too. Does that make it a deluxe? I don't know. I mean, it does have virtually all of the twin cam bits. It doesn't have the badging. If I reach underneath, I can feel bumps where there was some sort of badging there. That's not very conclusive, the way this thing has been beat up in the past. You know, who knows why they eliminated that, but maybe just because it wasn't a twin cam anymore, they felt they shouldn't be wearing the badging. It does have the correct heater, and one thing I've noticed on Dolly, it has a single master cylinder for the brake and the clutch, whereas on this one they're separate. So that's another indication of the twin cam, as far as I know. Obviously the serial number is twin cam. All the running gear is twin cam. The brakes, the disc brakes, and the wheels and all that. Obviously the engine, the radiator, and I believe the gearbox all got changed out to the 1500. And I say that because this one has the low starter mount, and I believe, I'm not sure I'm 100% correct, but I believe the twin cam had the higher starter location. And that would dictate that the gearbox, because it's not a separate bell housing, the gearbox would have to also be from 1500. But yeah, I got a lot of comments, and was even called an out-and-out liar. People thought I was maybe trying to scam and pass the car off as a twin cam. But I mean, it really wouldn't make any sense to put all these twin cam bits in an old junker like this to try and pass it off as a twin cam. I'd get more for the parts separately than I would putting them in a car in this shape. I mean, that's just nonsense. So anyway, this is a will it run video based on this 1500 cc MGA engine. And right now it's locked up. I haven't been able to turn it. I've got the hand crank in there, and I certainly can't turn it with that. I might try and get a longer bar directly on the crankshaft and give it another reef and see if I can't break it loose. I did pull the plugs out and I squirted in some WD-40 and then some Deep Creep. I think today I'm going to, I know that the oil is overfull, so today I'm going to jack it up and I'm going to pull the drain plug and see what comes out, see if it's full of water. From the dipstick it looks fine. It doesn't look like it's full of water, but who's to say? I might also pull the plugs out and go in there with the borescope and have a look inside the cylinders. And I'm thinking I might pop the valve cover off and have a look. And I've got some Marvel Mystery Oil, and I was thinking I'd pour some of that down the spark plug holes, and maybe even drizzle some of that down all over the valve gear and down to the camshaft, and see what I can do to get this thing to loosen up. And it's fairly complete, so I think if it'll turn over, it has a chance of starting. So that's basically what I'm going to do today, is keep working on this and see if I can't get it to turn. The license plate on it is from 1974, so this car has not driven for 50 years. Can we get it to run? Okay, just checking that oil again, and it's a little bit hard to understand what's going on. On that side it looks like it's way over full. On that side, nothing. How does that make any sense? Is it just getting wiped off and I'm pulling it out? But I'm getting the same thing every time. I've pulled the valve cover off, and I mean, everything looks pretty good in there. There's no signs of rust or an issue. I've got one rocker with way too much clearance, and that's the only one that it will move. So that's a little strange. Anyway, now I'm going to put the scope inside the cylinders and let's see what we got. I've got to remember how to use this thing. Okay, I think it's recording. And it's on the front camera. Well, I can see this piston way down at the bottom. Let's see now. Try and bend it a little bit. Anyway, nothing terrible in there. It actually looks, I don't know if I can get that in the picture, but it actually looks pretty good. There might be a few scratches on the wall, but I don't know, doesn't look terrible. Now we'll go over to the next one. Now this one I can't see much of anything. It's right up at the top. And just dip the lens in the crud on the piston. So right now, number 2 looks like it's just about at top dead center. Number 3 also is at top dead center. We're very, very close. And it looks like there's lots of carbon and crud on there. I'm not really sure what I'm seeing on the wall. Okay, I'll try the side camera. Should be looking at the valves. It's still the threads. Yeah, not looking great. That's the other side. Okay, well there's a valve that's open, and it sure doesn't look very nice. Lots of crud around it. There's the 2 valves in cylinder number 1. Now cylinder number 1 looks pretty good, but boy, the others don't look so great. So, anyway, does not look promising. So I've got the shed opened up, and there she is. Now, if you want to learn a little bit more about the car, I did a previous video where I kind of went into some detail about it. I got a lot of feedback on that one. Some people out and out called me a liar that it wasn't a twin cam. It is. I have no doubt about that. The grill is wrong. There's a lot of things that are wrong about it, but it's definitely a twin cam. Some things just got changed out over the years. It's in pretty rough shape, but go back and watch the first video on it, and at some point I'll probably go into a little more detail on the thing. But today, the engine that's in it is only a 1500. The twin cam engine is long gone, but I'm going to see if I can't get this engine to turn over. I had to try in the fall, and it wouldn't budge. It's been sitting all winter with the Marvel Mystery Oil in the cylinders. I also took the valve cover off and poured it all over. And yeah, that's basically as far as I got with it. I couldn't get it to move, but I'm going to have another go at it. Okay, so what we're trying to do right now is we're going to put it in gear and just rock it back and forth. And I've got the engine crank in there. I haven't been able to turn the engine over with the crank. I can't really get a long power bar in through there to put a lot more torque on it. But we're going to try and just rock it in gear and see if we can get that to break loose. And then if that doesn't work, we'll I guess I'll pull the rad and get in there with a good power bar and see if I can't break it loose. Anyway, we'll try rocking it first. I've got a helper here, Darren, my neighbor, and we're gonna rock it and see what happens. So keep an eye on that crank at the front, and we'll see what happens. I think we're just digging a hole here. Okay, the microphone's on. Hmm?
That looks like a new style hose.
Yeah. Well, somebody's messed with it, but I don't know. It's been off the road for sure since 74. And I can't believe it was even on the road in 74 the way it's beat up. Okay. I think a wire brush, and I think I had a socket on that once before. Looks like around a little better than an inch, eh? Okay, I will be right back. Okay. I should have my glasses on so I can read these. Inch and a quarter. Is it the right size? It's too big. Yeah. Yeah. We might have to actually put a jack underneath the engine. Lift it up a little bit. Let's try one a bit smaller than that. This one is, I don't know, inch and... Well, shouldn't have to put too much pressure. Anyway, it doesn't help that the tire's flat. It's lower. Yeah. Back further. That might do it. Try. I think you're lifting the engine. Which one was it? 1 1/4. And then 5/16. It's on there. I might need to go on. No, little. I gotta go get my big 3/4 inch drive power bar. Well, it's not completely on there because it's got a lock, a keeper that keeps that from going on all the way. But But let's see. Let's out of the way. Hang on. That pipe's way too long.
Yeah.
I don't know. No, we're just tightening the bolt. Then let me back off and do it again. But I think we're just going to snap something off. I think it's just about time to give up on this thing. No. Nope. Well, that's it. Final attempt to get that 1500 engine running. It's not going to turn over. I'll have to pull it out, pull it apart, and see what I've got. Either that or just let it go with the car. I'm still kind of torn as to whether to just let this thing go. Anyway, that's a discussion for another day. Yeah. Unfortunately, she's a no-go. That's a fail. But we tried. Thanks for watching.